Time now for this week's thrilling edition of, that's right, Alternate Shot. Tripp Isenhour, pleased to be joined by our West Coast Bureau Chief in his backyard. Now, he didn't get an Oscar Sunday night. Well, we're going to see if he can get a Golf Channel Oscar today on Alternate Shot. So let's get right to it, Geoff. Tiger Woods chases his 83rd PGA Tour win this week, but has never won in 12 starts at Riviera. Is this course Superman's kryptonite?
Tripp, I'm not quite ready to declare that and go there yet. Maybe it's wishful thinking, but he does have 6 rounds of 66 or better here, including a 65 last year. I know that his record isn't stellar here. The last time he nearly won was 1999. It is a golf course, though, that fits his eye. He likes it. I understand that Jack Nicklaus never won here either, but he contended. So, Tripp, the screenwriters will not let me declare this as kryptonite, because if he wins number 83 at Riviera, where it all started in his hometown, it's Follow the Sun too. It's the greatest story since Ben Hogan won here in the late 40s, right?
Yeah, no, look, if he wins 83 there, especially, where he made his debut on the PGA Tour, even as an amateur, the wily Tiger Woods back then. But look, as a player, it's a head scratcher to me, because look, I could get if Tiger never played well at a Colonial or a harbor town. I mean, those type golf courses that kind of handicap players. But when you look at the winners, the cross section of winners here, I mean, it ticks every box. I mean, they're not just short hitters have won there, long hitters have won there. It doesn't really kind of fit one player. It's just I think the reason why more than anything is where this was in the schedule and where it was for Tiger Woods so much, because he didn't play there often. Even though it was early in his career, he did play quite a bit there. But late, in the last half of his career, he has rarely made an appearance. And one good thing about him his foundation being part of this is he's guaranteed to be playing there for a while. So I think he's going to, if he doesn't knock off 83 here, he's going to win one of these, and it could come this week, because I love the way he's driving the golf ball, the way he's playing. I really think this could be the week where Tiger Woods finally conquers, and yeah, we're not going to call it kryptonite, but he finally conquers the famed course, Riviera.
Well, let's hope so. It'd be a lot of fun to watch. Now, Tripp, you played in your share of Genesis Invitationals here at Riviera. In a recent anonymous player survey, Riviera was voted as the players' favorite course on the PGA Tour, the one they love the most. Do you agree? Is that right?
Well, I don't have it as my favorite. What I will say is I don't think there's a player that wouldn't have it in their top 4. Let's put it that way. I mean, you talk to any of the players, they're all, of course, Augusta National. That's separate. But when you look at regular PGA Tour events, I would say Riviera's up there. Quail Hollow is amongst a lot of players' favorites. They really like Quail Hollow, and a lot of players. One of mine was Harbor Town. I love Harbor Town. It was one of my favorites. But I would certainly say I had it ranked number 3, and that I had it ranked ahead of Quail until Quail came on board. Remember, in 2003, that tournament, we didn't start playing there till then. So for a couple of years, Riviera was my number 2, but Harbor Town has always been a special place for me, because I grew up on a golf course very similar to Harbor Town, and it was designed by Pete Dye and Jack Nicklaus at the exact same time as Harbor Town.
You already made the case for Riviera, Tripp. Every kind of player can win here. It is from a business perspective, and this is a business for the players. It is their best golf course in terms of rewarding pure skill. Kikuyu is a little weird, whatever. Pebble Beach is the one they probably want to play if they had one more round of golf. Augusta National, pretty special too. But from a player's point of view, Tripp, come on. This is the best golf course on the PGA Tour. It rewards the best player.
All right, we'll take your hometown bias out of that, Geoff. And we'll definitely agree that it's up there with every player, no question. And the survey speaks for itself. But this week, Geoff, Rory is back. He's number 1 player in the world, top of the heap, king of the mountain. Of the top 4 now, Rory, Brooks, Jon Rahm, and JT, who would have the longest staying power provided that they got to number 1?
Rory's getting up there in age, but I think he's still the one that has that chance, Tripp. And I really think it comes down to his physique and his health. I have minor questions about Brooks and Justin just because they've had recent injuries. Jon Rahm is never going to get hurt. He's just a bull. I can't believe his physique is just made to swing the way he swings a golf club. I still wonder a little bit about his temperament at times. And Rory is the one that's got the full package established. He deserves to be the #1 player in the world right now. I think he's going to keep backing it up. He loves to read books more than he loves to do vanity lifting these days. I think he's just got the complete game to have some longevity at the top, don't you?
That is a great point, Geoff, about the vanity lifting. That is really, really a great point. And I think that Rory has the right mixture of explosive exercises. He's got all that gym work now in the right spot. He's not trying to look good in the mirror, but he's definitely looking good on the golf course. And I've got to agree with you. But I tell you the player that I think if he got there would be very tough just because he is so consistent now week to week, and throw in how he's performing in majors, even though he doesn't have one yet. So I just gave it away who I'm talking about. The guy sitting right there, Jon Rahm. I think that Jon Rahm is the guy with his ball flight, has no weakness in his game. Just like Rory, I think if he got there, he might be tough to knock off the mountain. But again, the king of the hill right now is going to be hard to push off considering how 2020 is going to roll for him. Well, that'll do it for this week's edition of Alternate Shot from Riviera. Geoff Shackelford, thanks for joining us.